Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us. It's Sunday, it's May 25th. It is the last day of the season in the European soccer leagues, finishing off with the EPL, some Serie A, and that's about it that we have for this video. I think like 11 or 12 games. We still have that one game on Monday, the second leg of matchup between Elversberg and Heidenheim, and then we have Conference League finale, and we have the Champions League finale next Saturday between Inter and PSG, which is going to be an exciting game. So definitely stay tuned for those free picks as well. We'll have some premium picks. It's all up on the PickDawgz.com website. So check it out, guys. Get on board, get those daily passes, 3-day passes, or even a 7-day pass if that's something you want to do. Which definitely Kirk and Jack will have some NBA and MLB and whatever else is going on, still NHL and whatever else. So stay tuned, guys, and let's win some money. Now let's get this show on the road with the
Goran,
EPL matchups that we have. Yes, Kirk.
gotta give you a shout out, bro,
Why?
for doing all the graphics and letting us and Jack just munch off of you all season. Appreciate it. But I,
That's why he
Yes.
gets the most loves in. That's why he gets the most love in the comments, though. He
but I
does.
do have to wonder what your shirt says. I just had to follow up with start with a nice saying, and
It
then
says Dragon Ball Z.
It's
I, I,
Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. Do you not know Dragon Ball Z?
I thought it was like something Jalen Williams was wearing profanity and then getting fined 25 grand. So I was
No.
just making sure.
This cartoon anime, sorry, not the cartoon anime, is older than me.
Yeah, I know
It
Dragon
started
Ball
back
Z.
in what, 80 something, or I don't even know. So,
I
What's
thought
um,
you
the
were born in
Bundesliga
this.
team, Kirk, that you say
I
watch
thought
anime?
I thought you were born in the '60s, Goron.
no, I just feel like that.
Oh, Keel, they watch anime.
Kill, watch anime.
I
That's
can't.
it.
Uh, well, thank you for the shout out, Kirk. I just hope I can train Jack a little bit better to put in his picks earlier for next season,
True, true,
Yeah.
so that I don't have to lose my mind over it that much.
true.
But I guess we'll get there. And we are looking forward already for the next season, guys. It's gonna be all three of us. We have some new stuff coming up for next
Potentially.
season, which potentially, of course, it's still
There's been
pretty
some
far away.
cuts in the organization. One of the three of us you won't see ever again.
No more health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like we said, we still have some new stuff that we're gonna be rolling out. Of course, the graphics will be changing a little bit, just getting there. We were talking about some other stuff which should bring in more free picks and more options for you guys that are watching our videos and are subscribed and stuff like that. So stay tuned and
A special
well,
release on Champions League Day for it. Jack, you want to
there you
explain
go.
it? You want to explain it?
Not right
We've
now,
got
guys.
Monday
We're
video.
gonna
They have to
explain it
tune in
on
Monday.
a yeah. Let's do it after this. Let's do it before the Champions League, I suppose, or whatever. So, Fulham and City. Kirk, City. I mean, they don't necessarily need the win. The draw could potentially keep them at the Champions League spot, but the win will keep them there for sure.
Yeah, Fulham a weird team. I feel like they're a tough opponent for most teams. They just I don't know. They're a hard team to predict. City's been pretty bad this season. I'm just gonna take Fulham on the double chance at home. I think the price is worth it at plus money.
What do you have in this one, Jack?
I'm going to say the exact same thing I said last weekend. The elite of the elite players turn up when it's needed the most. They did it last weekend against Bournemouth. They're going to do it again against Fulham. City money line.
Well, I will also take City on the money line.
Oh, it's shocking.
Uh, I mean, what else would you take? I mean, why would you take Fulham in this game? They're coming into this game with like without like four players. They haven't been playing that well lately, and City needs a win out of this game. I mean, the price -161. It's not a great price, but it's not a bad price either. Now, in
I
the
think
next one,
Fulham
Kirk,
or draws plus 130, not minus. By the way,
It's plus. It's plus.
It's plus.
I mean, it
Well,
has to be.
then
If the City money
It
line's
has
minus
to be.
160, it can't. Yeah.
it's another typo from me here, Kurt. But
Yeah, but it's
I
been a
do
long season.
apologize for it.
I should
Sorry.
have taken away these comments till I saw the graphics.
Now, Kirk, what about this game? And if I'm not mistaken, you're siding with United in this one?
I am. They just got embarrassed, didn't score a goal. They're at home, last game of the season. I think they got at least something out of this game. I mean, the games you don't expect them to do anything, they do something. And the games you expect them to win, they get battered. So
I
yeah,
think they get embarrassed one more time, though.
Luke Shaw's own goal wasn't very. It's kind of like that Liverpool Tottenham final. It was just a stupid goal, really. That just and then
United Tottenham final.
I'm talking about Liverpool Tottenham Champions League.
What, with a bullshit penalty?
Yeah, I'm saying it was
Yeah.
kind of like that. It was just like a kind of one-off goal that you didn't expect to happen out of nowhere. The ball just ends up in the back of the net, same as like the penalty was called. I mean, cheers to you. You'll be knocked out first round of Champions League, so that's fine. But at least you get to play in it. Yeah, I'm on United. I'm on United.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't. I mean, they've had some shots on target in that game. They had that clearance from basically the goal line where Mickey Van de Ven kicked that out, cleared that ball. That would have gotten them to 1-1. But I mean, how do you not score a goal against Tottenham? That's
I
just
mean,
embarrassing in my
It's a
opinion.
final.
I mean, come on.
It's a final.
Still,
number
go
one,
ahead,
it's a
Jack.
final, like Kirk said. Number two, actually, Europa League defensive form for Tottenham was actually very good.
It was.
Clean sheet on the road to Bodo.
And
Lazio
United
can do
was
that.
scoring a lot of goals in the Europa
Yeah,
League, were they
yeah,
not?
I
They were.
agree.
So,
But you know, Ange is feeling good when with 20 minutes to go, 1-0 up, you bring on a fifth or sixth defender to shut up shop and keep the ball out in the net. And it worked. They didn't really come close. I saw the video actually of loads of United fans cheering because Diallo hit the side netting close to the end, and all the pub thought that they had scored. Oh, that was great to see whilst I was sat on my deathbed. But yeah, I have to take
All
both
right,
teams
Jack
to
is.
score.
You glitched out for like 10 seconds there.
I did.
Yeah.
What was the last thing I said?
Both teams to score, and before you were talking about Diallo. That's all right.
I said the pub. There was a United pub. There was a video, and they thought Diallo scored when he hit the side netting, so they were all
you
cheering.
didn't really glitch, though.
Oh, for God's sake! Why
No,
did you
he
do that?
did. Come on, Goran. Don't do that to me.
It was you. It was you. Kirk. Give me both teams to score again. I think this is an absolute disaster for United.
If
Stoke
you don't
sat
get
low.
Kirk, he's glitching mentally now in his current
I am.
state.
Yeah.
He's glitching
I'll
there,
give you
but
that.
his camera was fine.
No, he glitched. You know it. Don't lie, Goran. Look at his slice. Look at him sly over there. Look at
Yeah.
Dragon Ball over there.
Well, gotta go watch some Dragon Ball after we record.
Better.
Yeah, I'm taking Villa on the money line. They also need a win to go to the Champions League spot. And even that, I don't think it's a sure thing though, because they need Chelsea to drop points and Forest to drop points.
Well, they're playing each other.
Yeah, so they need a draw. I guess the best thing for Villa would be to get a draw of that game, but we'll see. Newcastle and Everton, Jack. Everton said goodbye to Goodison Park. They did get a win in that game. Now, I don't think they can get a win out of this one. Newcastle is under a bit of a pressure since they haven't scored a goal against Arsenal and lost that game. But this feels like a game where they just show up at home and just smash Everton.
Yeah. Again, I like to, especially it comes down to last game of the season. I see season after season, especially in Premier League, the recent 3 or 4 games kind of goes out the window, and you kind of see what it has been all season. I do worry a lot for Everton, although this isn't a big game. I think this could really well be a bloodbath. But I'm going to go both teams to score. I think it's a safer option. I think Everton have been playing well. They are a team who will just play no matter what. So give me both teams to score. Newcastle aren't really strong defensively right now anyway, and they haven't really been all season. So, yeah, I like both teams to score here at close to even money.
What do you think about this one, Kirk?
Yeah, like Jack said, Everton play every game. They don't take games off. Oh God, Goran, you're 0 for 3 already today.
Haven't
I'm
even
on
started yet.
Everton. I'm on Everton plus 1.5 here. I don't think Newcastle into this game by 2. No way.
Yeah, I'm taking Newcastle minus 1.5. Sure, Everton hasn't lost in this game in like 3 games, but I think that Isak should be back in the lineup for this one, and they're just the better team in the attacking end. They can score goals. So Newcastle minus 1.5 for me. Now we are up to that game between Forest and Chelsea. Jack,
I have to go with Forest. I have to go with Forest. I think the proof is in the pudding. Chelsea, although it has been a very good season for them compared to last year, their problem for Chelsea all season long is they don't score against good teams on the road.
Jack,
Yes.
who's
Don't
that?
tell me
Who's
I'm
that?
bitching again.
No. Who's that team that just chants? Is it Chelsea?
Chelsea. Yeah, that's them. That's them bums. They've only scored 7 goals against home teams who are above 13th in the Premier League. That is not good. And you've got the whole of City of Nottingham behind Forest for this game. And let's not forget, Forest have won the Champions League twice. They've been there, done that. I think the script says they're ready to go and try and make another good Champions League run here. They need a win. Give me Forest.
you know what? What are the chances that Nuno Mendes gets fired if they don't qualify for the Champions League?
0.
You
He's
think
part
they
of the
keep him?
furniture there. Oh, for sure. Forest. People didn't even have Forest finishing above 15th this season.
Yeah. In this one, I'm taking Chelsea over 5.5 quarters, minus 136. I think that Chelsea will probably dominate the possession in this game, and they should be creating a decent amount of chances. Now, whether or not they score doesn't really concern me here. I, for one, would love seeing Nottingham Forest in the Champions League, so I'm kind of hoping they get a win out of this one. But I think that Chelsea will be pushing hard, and Forest will be defending. They'll be kicking those balls out, and I think Chelsea gets at least 6 quarters here, Kirk.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very edgy game. I'd rather see Chelsea in the Champions League over Forest, personally.
That's boring. Boring.
How's that boring?
You don't want to see the same teams in the Champions League all the time. Chelsea already been there. They won it. We all know the Drogba goal at the end and all that.
What's Forest going to do?
Well, they won the competition twice, like 40 years ago. It'd be good to see them do it again.
Win the competition.
Well, I'm not saying they're going to, but I'm saying it would be nice to see it. That's all I'm saying.
Just like Lille when they were in the quarterfinals, but they were fighting more just to get back to the Champions League next season.
All right, Kirk.
I'm on the under here. I just don't think there's goals here. You would think that's a high scoring affair. I think it's going to be very cagey. Both these teams can't really afford to lose this game. I could see a 0-0 draw maybe. But give me the under.
Now, the next one is between Tottenham and Brighton. Tottenham probably still drunk after their parade of winning the Europa League. And the team that won the Europa League is the team that's sitting, what, 16th or 17th in the standings in the EPL, which is just insane. But hey, they don't give a shit about it anymore. They are going to the Champions League. They've won their first major trophy, Jack. We know that you're happy. We know that you were drunk. We know that you don't remember half of the stuff that you were doing, and God knows what you've been doing. But do you see Tottenham getting a win out of this one?
No. Absolutely not. I don't even know if Tottenham are going to have enough players to fill the bench. They were out drinking all night in Bilbao, some of them were still in their jerseys, getting on the bus and the plane. Bergvall had all the paint off the pitch on his face still. He didn't even play the game. Why? How's he got paint on his face? He didn't even play the game. And then last night they were out in London drinking. I've seen loads of TikToks of all the players out in London drinking last night, and now I'm literally watching them downing beers on the bus whilst they're celebrating the Europa League. I don't know who's playing this game for Tottenham, but it's Brighton I'm taking here.
Did Jack Grealish join them? I know he likes to drink.
They've probably taken a few pages out of his book.
Kirk, your thoughts?
I'm on Tottenham. I just
Were you aware of the alcohol consumption before this pick?
I play better after I'm hungover. I got a pep in my step until the fumes run out. I'm
like
running on
that guy.
fumes.
What's his name, Jack? Paul Gascoigne. Like
Paul
he was always.
Gascoigne. He's one of
he
the
was
guys.
always
He was taking Mars bars on the pitch and everything.
Until you run out of until that hangover really hits, you got more energy than if you're sober. To be honest, I think
Do
there'll be.
Do you know what a Mars bar is, Kirk?
Yeah.
Have you heard of a Mars bar? They do it in US. Okay.
I lived in Germany for a while, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you, friend. Though
part of the
it's not
that,
sold in the US, though, right?
It is.
It shows up from time to time. Not like M&Ms or Snickers, but it'll be there. Tottenham.
Oh, wow.
You have them on the double chance, though.
I got them on the double chance. I think at home they're gonna give their fans a nice little continued party fest here and knock Brighton out of whatever they want to be knocked out of.
I'll take over 1.5 goals in the first half, -105. I think Brighton starts quickly here. They score one early. Who's gonna score the second? I don't even care. But I think we see it in the first half as well. Wolves and Brentford, the last EPL game that we'll be talking about this season. Wolves playing pretty solid football. Well, they were, I guess. Now they're on a 3-game losing streak. Brentford, I mean, technically, they could still go to the Conference League or something if Chelsea wins it. Then everything moves down, I suppose. But they have to get above Brighton, Jack. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick to goals in this one. Both teams to score in over 2.5, -135 for me.
Yeah, there's been 3 games between these two teams at Molineux in Wolverhampton, and they've all been 2-0. Every single game's been 2-0. So if you're a guy who likes both teams to score equals no and you like the sound of that trend, I guess you can take it. But for me, I'm going to just ride out with Wolves here again. Just one of those spots. It's last game of the season. It's a good send-off for your fans. Brentford, they're not contesting for Europe or anything. They've got nothing really to play for. They've already said bye to their fans. So, yeah, give me Wolves on the money line here. And again, maybe if you want to push the boat out, go 2-0.
Kirk?
Take the boat back in, take the draw.
Well, there you have it. That's it for the EPL, guys. We do have 3 LaLiga games, although we won't be talking about them because they won't have any impact on anything. Girona and Atletico Madrid, Villarreal and Sevilla, and Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona. Those are the games that I'll be watching probably and just enjoy for the one last time this season. There might be a few free picks in the college. We'll see about that later. But moving on to Serie A, Atalanta and Parma. Atalanta getting into the Champions League next season. Kirk sitting third right now. They will remain third as well. Parma, I mean, they are 2 points above the relegation zone, 2 points more than Empoli and Lecce. Personally, I think that they're pretty much safe, but a draw here would be probably a very good thing for them as well.
Parma are going down. Let me tell you that much. I was gonna do something really stupid in this game. I was gonna take Atalanta and Retegui to score anytime. And what would you think those odds would be? What would you think those odds would be?
What, on Parma to go down?
You're just in a whole different world.
Atalanta to score to win and Retegui to score.
Parma aren't going down.
Probably
we're not talking about that.
I'm just replying to your first comment, which was
Well,
ridiculous.
we'll go back to it afterwards.
I don't know, Kirk, plus 180.
I thought it'd be plus 350, but it's plus 200. So why the hell would I ever take that? So I'm just gonna take Atalanta on the money line. But anyways, let's go back to this. Lecce are gonna win.
How much to go
Empoli are
down?
gonna win. Parma
Lecce
are
going to
gonna
be
lose.
Lazio. Okay.
Well, for that to
I'll tell you
happen, you
what.
need Parma to lose.
If Lecce beat Lazio, I'll come on this show topless on Monday.
No one wants that.
No,
It ain't happening. It ain't. Goran, don't panic over there. Ron Romanelli, if you're watching it, don't panic, buddy. It ain't happening.
All right then.
I won't come on the show if it happens either.
You have Atalanta on the money line here, Jack, as you can see, and I'm going to take the draw plus 260. I think that this is going to be another split of points for the last game of the season. Next one, Jack, Empoli and Verona. Empoli, they need a win out of this game, if nothing else, just to get above Lecce. But I don't know. I mean, Verona, they are safe. They are not getting relegated. So who do you have in this one?
Under. I have no one. Again, just kind of riding these trends over what we've seen all season long, and it's the last chance we're going to be able to use that data. Verona, road team, they don't score a lot, and in fact, this head-to-head has not produced a single over 2.5 goal game in the last 6 meetings. So give me the under here.
Means they're due for the over.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I'm taking the over plus 140. I mean, if nothing else, just for the value. So I'm gonna go with the over in this one, Kirk.
Empoli not going down. They're not.
Well, that's fine with me.
They're just like I said last week. They're gonna win. They won. They're gonna win. They're gonna win.
All right. For the last 3 games, I personally have all 3 favorites on the money line, and I'm pretty sure one of them is gonna kick me in the nuts and lose. Now the question is which one? Is it gonna
I'll
be
tell
Lazio?
you.
Is it gonna be Roma? Or is it gonna be Juventus?
It's gonna be all three. Sorry to tell you.
There's no way.
Maybe not Roma, but
Lazio and Lecce. I mean, I have to take Lazio on the money line. They still have a chance for the Champions League. If they lose this one, they're probably going to the Conference League. Well, they could still drop far enough down for Fiorentina to take their spot, but I think they win this game, Jack.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if they do take the spot or not. Because it goes on head-to-head before goal difference in Serie A, I think. I can't
No, it's
think of
that
the
it's
head-to-head,
it.
right?
Kirk, we talked about that. So if the teams are even on points, although but that's only for the title or to get relegated, then they play that one game. But I'm not sure if it's
No,
the same
no.
for.
I'm not talking about the one game was played because the head-to-head was tied. The or the goal scored or something was tied.
No.
you're
They
both
changed
wrong.
that.
You're both wrong.
Why am I wrong?
You're both just
I'm
discussing different
literally
things.
looking at the Serie A rulebook right now. If points are tied at the end of the competition between two teams, head-to-head is taken into consideration as the tiebreaker.
Yeah, but no, they changed that for the title and for the relegation, Jack. So if the teams are even on points for the title, they're playing that one game that's gonna decide the
That's
winner.
exactly what I'm saying. You guys are arguing the same thing, but different things at the same time.
Yeah, but it's not head to
Jack
head.
finally Jack
They're not
understood
playing for
that.
the title.
I knew
They're
it.
not playing for the title, Goran. They're playing for
Yeah,
Europe.
but that's what I was trying to say before
Oh,
you
I
cut me
understand.
off. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if it's the same for the European spot or is it just for the title and for the relegation.
I don't think
All
so.
right, let's get back to it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you my pick for this one. I got Lazio second half. If it's a tie, Lazio are sending it all up. Probably Lecce are as well. And look, a counter-attacking football. There's one better team in this tie. it's going to be Lazio. So give me Lazio second half. My shirt has Lazio money line.
Your shirt
Lazio
has
double
Lazio on it.
chance.
Well, yeah, the shirt's not going to be here on Monday if they
Double
lose.
chance.
Oh yeah, true. The shirt has a double chance on like minus 7,000.
All right, Kirk, and you have both teams to score, I see.
Lecce. Oh yeah.
You
I
do that a
got
little bit better in Italy, I think.
Lecce, or however they want to say it.
bad.
Yeah, no, I think Lazio bad. I don't think they're bad. I know they're bad. They lost to Bodo. Man. They
All right,
lost to
up to the next one. Torino and Roma. The last game of Claudio Ranieri's coaching career for what, the second or the third time that he's retiring now. I think he gets Roma to Europe, whether it's the Europa League or the Champions League, we'll see. But I think they win this game, Kirk.
Yeah, this is the only favorite who I actually don't mind. I think it's like a 1-2-0 Roma, but there's a way where it's a Torino 1-0 win. So I'm going to go with both teams to score now. I don't really trust any of the favorites really this week in Serie A. I don't trust Napoli. I don't trust Inter either. I think they both have tough games as well.
Jack?
Yeah, this is very close to no bet. I just have to take the favorite here. Just Roma's form recently, even across the whole season. Again, another up and down season for another one of these teams, which probably, they could have got Champions League if they found a few better results here and there. Like the Atalanta game, that was really close. This completely different aspect of this game right now. They could still get it, but I think Roma win. I just don't think Juve drop points either, to be honest. So, yeah, tough ending for Roma I see happening, but a win regardless.
Yeah, no, the last game is between Venezia and Juventus, like we just said. Venezia sitting 19th, but you know what? With the win and potentially some favorable results from Empoli and Lecce, they could save themselves. Although I'm not sure how much they have left in their tank to go up against the team like Juventus, the team that's fighting for the Champions League, and the team that just needs a win out of this game, Kirk.
Yeah, I think I have the draw.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Laying this price with Juve on the road. It's either a 1-0 Juve victory or it's like a 1-1-0-0 draw. I don't mind Jack's pick actually either. I'm just gonna go for a little more value here with the draw.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's gonna be a fairly close game, unless I mean I could see Juventus being up in like 60th minute or whatever, and then at that point Venezia could open up potentially to try and get back on the board, and that will probably finish them off with Juventus scoring another goal or two. So I don't know, just Juventus on the money line for me, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, only 5 home games for Venezia has gone over this season. And when Juve want wins, those games tend to be either draws 0-0 or 1-0. Or even 1-1. Like I said before, I don't think Juve drop points. I think they win. Again, as I said with City, the elite players of the elite realm just turn up when it matters most. I think Juve win this game, but it's a 1-0, 2-0 game at most for me.
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining us. That's the last long form video for this season. Of course, we appreciate you being here with us, leaving us those comments, hitting those likes. Just keep it coming, guys. Stay tuned. We still
Wait,
have the
hold on.
Champions League finale. Yeah.
I think we should all go on the morning show, Champions League final morning, and have like a little segment. Instead of a video, we just live form it.
He loves
Maybe
coming up
I
with, he
can.
loves spitballing ideas when we're recording.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? It's a great. Well, otherwise I won't be able to talk to you because you'll be in front of the toilet. So I know I have you now.
I'll see what I can do about it. Maybe we can put in a small live show about the Champions League or something like that. I'll talk to the powers that be and see what we can arrange.
We
But
don't need
like
to
I
talk
said,
to the
guys,
powers. We run.
yeah,
I think one
uh,
thing I'll say as well, though, just before we sign off for this long form, I could speak from obviously my own personal view. I just want to say thanks to everyone that's been tuning in. The community that we have already at PD, and obviously the season we've had with the passing of Mitch and so on. It's been a rough season on that aspect, and so on. But you guys have shown up week after week, and we do really well. I certainly appreciate it. I think I can speak for all three of us when we all say we really appreciate it. So
Eh.
yeah. You guys are look, even the good, the bad, the ugly comments. It's fine, it's fine as long as it
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
get
because
too
you're not the one
personal.
getting death threats.
No, you haven't had a death threat. Come on, Kirk. I've not seen one.
I've been called certain things that I can't
Okay, that's not a death threat.
repeat.
That's not a death threat. Regardless, though, I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in, liking the videos, and I look forward to coming back next season. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys. It's as simple as that.
All right, now it's time
yeah,
for your speech,
definitely.
Goran. Then I'll go.
I I got nothing. You
He's
can
sure
go.
he's got nothing.
I've been here for a few years now, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
It was fun. I'll say that. It was fun.
Either one of you eager to join me on the MLS?
I
I'm
might
not.
slide in, This is the thing, like summer. I said, I think on Saturday video, I've got baseball to watch. I don't mind baseball, but come on, I need to mix it up.
New England Revolution, Kirk?
I'm not sniffing the MLS. I'm not. I'll rather do AFCON or something, or I don't know what there is, but I'll see all you in September. You won't see me on any videos till then.
Lying. You just said a few days ago you'll be doing videos. We'll be doing videos in the meantime, talking about the transfers and whatnot.
Anyways, time for my speech. It's been fun. I like some of you viewers. I don't like other of you viewers, but I give you all money, buy you houses, feed your families. So I know you're all thankful for me, and that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah, that's it. We had Jack joining us earlier this season. Kirk, you and I, we kicked it off. I think what was it? Sometime last year. When was it? In like April or something like that? Maybe a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
think that
later.
was April or May last season. So I think I hit
Yeah,
my 1 year, and I didn't get anything. Unbelievable.
and then Jack joined us, and we made this nice combo. We find the right formula for the videos. We've had fun. We had some nice comments, good, bad comments, like the guy said, and of course we have some losing picks. We always do. There's no way we can hit them all, and all we can do is keep recording these videos, guys. So as usual, leave us a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and of course we'll still see you for the next few videos for the finales, and we'll see through the summer what we'll be covering and what we won't be covering. So enjoy your day. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.